We gonna all come in here together. How y'all feeling though? How y'all feeling though? Guess I'll start y'all out with something simple though. When people start to remind you of different things that you know, you should be doing, then it's time to go with your move. You feel me? It's time. For everybody coming in, please share the live, share these vibes so that we can increase the energy around us, you know what I'm saying, and improve other people's lives. Appreciate all the beautiful people that do come through. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being you. Shout out to everybody who been supportive of the platform thus far. It's you that keep us going. It's you that build this foundation that we standing on. If you learn anything or get anything from this conversation that we're having that is therapeutic, think a therapist meets a yoga instructor slash having a conversation with your OG, and putting all your OGs in one. You feel me? Because the conversations I bring to y'all, the conversations that are channeled, conversations that come through me, are by way of a collective of conversations. That's how we building up our fees. That's how we come up with more ideas. That's how we get better equipment. Let's keep going. Y'all know how things go. This is how we show the world what we appreciate. This is how we leave behind things that can appreciate, so therefore our kids are better for us being. We know our time will come and go, but we can't leave the babies with a whole boatload of problems to, you know what I'm saying, to deal with. So if you would, please share the live. Share the live. We finna get the rest of the family in here. Drop a comment too. Let me know who up in here. You feel me? It be feeling good to know some of my favorite people is alive. You know what I'm talking about? Some of my favorite people is alive. Start out like this with them too. I'm gonna show you how to switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. Appreciate you being up in here though, Yeti Black. You shot a live. Much love to you. Much love to you. You could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose to pull up with us and show some love. For that, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your people for making you. You know, they did that when they made you. Appreciate the greatness that is you. I am so thankful for your presence. What's up with it, baby? How you doing? I did all my exercises. You did? That is amazing, baby. You're going to be feeling better the rest of the day. Because you know why? You done got that blood flowing. Now it's time to get going. You heard me? Good job, sweetie. I love you. Now you can go on with your day, okay? Shout out to the family on TikTok coming through. Appreciate y'all coming through. Remember when y'all come through the door, make sure y'all tap that screen, share the live. What's up with it, Miss Mary? How you doing, mommy? It should be... That's how you feel, though, love? Ah, you so beautiful for that. Thank you for coming through showing love like that again today. When people remind you what you're supposed to be doing, it's time for you to go with your move. You feel me? It's time. It's time. For a lot of us, we've been holding up for too long. We've been holding up for too long. I appreciate y'all coming in. Man, I hear you talking. I hear y'all talking. Come on with it. Y'all stick around for a little second. I got a message for y'all, though. I definitely got something that's going to improve your life. It's going to add to your life. You know, it's a beautiful thing when things come in balance. You know, sometimes it's just a beautiful picture. But other times it's a beautiful picture as well as something that can fill you up. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for the overflow. First, let me get everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get everybody in here. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing when everything come together like it's supposed to. When everything come together like it's supposed to. You feel me? And then people start to remind you to go with your move. Some people, they going to come along and they going to try to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing. But at the same time, I need for you to recognize even this distraction. Please tap that screenshot of live, y'all. Tap that screenshot of live. Share these vibes so that we might increase, you know what I'm saying, the synergy between us to add to the vibration that is around us. You feel me? So that we might save lives out here. Save lives out here. That's what's important. You feel me? That's what's important. Again, Be grateful when people come through and remind you of what you supposed to be doing. Appreciate that follow, Miss T, baby. Appreciate that follow, Miss Mary. I would definitely follow y'all back when I get through, you know, chopping it with the people. This is what we call our encouragement hour. Please tap that screen, share the live, tap that screen, share the live, share these vibes so that we might help other people in their lives. Make sure y'all drop a comment, say what's up, because this is my way of saying what's up to y'all. I gotta share this live real quick to the family on YouTube. Appreciate y'all being in here. Appreciate y'all being in here. We got an alarm. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because that thing be throwing me off. Put a one in the chat, family, if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me on TikTok. To my family on TikTok, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat. Because we got to make sure we coming through. To my family on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Again, it's time to go with your move, fam. It's perfect timing. You know, it's high time. The sun is shining. It's time to go with your move. It ain't no more time to waste. No more time to waste. You feel me? It's time for you to go for everything you know. So while others think it's time to hold up, nah, it's time for us to go up. It's time for you to show up and show out. Show and prove everything that you've been working on up until now. Everything that you've been working on up until now. Romeo, can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, bro. Red baby, what's up with it? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Is that Sexy K coming through the door? What's up with it, Romeo? Can you hear me, Romeo? Let me know how my sound is. Let me know. Let me know how my sound is. Let me know. Alright, Yeti say he can hear me. Yeti say he can hear me. Romeo, can you hear me over here on TikTok? Alright, I ain't gonna keep holding up on y'all. I already know how I feel. Be like, what bro gonna talk about? Alright, so let's talk it out. Look. Again, when others remind you what you usually hold on to, you know what I mean? Alright, you can hear me. What you usually hold on to, then it's time for you to go in and go with your move. You feel me? I got you, bro. Tap that screen for me, Bryson. Let's get these numbers up so we can get the people in here. We gotta help the folk. This our job. This our job right here. Increase the energy. Increase the energy by using our synergy to bring in more people, more people, more people. We got this. Listen, don't pump fake. Don't pump fake, y'all. Go with your moves all the way. Meaning, if you say you're going to do something, follow through with it. Because if you don't follow through with it, it's going to be these very things that will haunt you. That's going to ride you into your grave. You know, like Big Mom used to say, it's the things you didn't do that's going to get to you. Again, tap that screen, share the live. Let's save a life out here by increasing our vibes by what we do together. We got to activate. We got to activate. Drop a comment, say what's up. Be sure of yourself. Let everything else come into clarity. The only way you're going to be sure of yourself and let everything else come into clarity is when you go with your move. Don't hold up. Stand on your two. The thoughts that come to you to do, the things that you feel like is important for you to bring to the people, this is what you must do. You feel me? This is what you must do. Your divine ideas. You feel me? These divine ideas that come to you, you like, that's amazing right there. That would be a great solution. As well as when you find solutions for the things that you've been facing, it's time for you to help other people. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to use these same. My bad, y'all, over here on YouTube. I was trying to set y'all up a little better. It's time for you to use these same solutions to help other people. You feel me? To help other people. Because you know they work. You feel me? You know they work. So now it's time for us to use what we know work. Here it is. Everybody's out here trying to figure it out. All the while, we be thinking people tripping because the way they go about it. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Appreciate that love. Is that Miss Gold up in here? Appreciate that love, y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping that screen. All the while, we want to talk down on each other. We want to put each other down. Thank you, Bryson. You being a real friend right now. Appreciate that investment of you tapping that screen, tapping in. Feel free to throw gifts, throw roses, however you want to do it. Share the live, y'all. For my family on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that cash up when y'all get something from this, as well as to keep the vibes going so others may be better for us coming and going. You feel me? Where you think, I appreciate that love, Miss Golden. Miss Golden, I was right. Good to see you, love. Where you think you going? Stop excusing yourself from greatness to try and fit in with everyone else. You got to write down where you think you going. Peace to you, Shaybo. Thank you for coming in. You got to write down where you think you going. You feel me? Stop excusing yourself from greatness just to try to fit in with everybody else. When all the while, we know we don't fit in, family. We don't fit in. And it was never meant for us to fit in. But we got to put in our time. You feel me? We got to put in our time. You know, a lot of us would be like, you know, I would rather this cup pass me. I would rather this cup pass me. Come on now. Nah. We got to get it in and let all this time count for something. For every hour that goes by, what's that mean? We got 60 minutes. For every minute that goes by, what that mean? We got 60 seconds. Okay, let's look at these seconds like second chances, right? Let's look at these seconds like second chances. So for every minute that go by, you had a second chance to reprogram your mind, redirect the way in which you look at life, redirect your connection with the ways of life. For a lot of us, we wonder why we not coming up in life. Remember, y'all, make sure y'all tap that screen, increase the energy, share the live, y'all. We wonder why we not coming up in life. It's because we not becoming one with the ways of creation. We too busy waiting, so we becoming one with those that got to deal with the consequences of those who didn't wait. You feel me? Those who got to deal with the consequences of those who didn't wait. And then all the while, we want to complain along the way saying life ain't fair. Life is too fair, baby. Life is too fair. You do not get what you did not put in. And what you give out, you will be returned that sum and much more. You feel me? That sum and much more. Don't get it twisted. We supposed to show forth your light through the example so we can light the way. You feel me? We supposed to show forth our light by example, meaning it should show up in your life. You got to change the way that you view the ways of life so that it reflects. So that others they don't gotta ask what might I do. Remember, we at the plug, y'all. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. We coming up every day. Every time we touch down, it's time to run that bag up and recognize you are the bag. You are the bag. Only bad luck is you not knowing who you are. So let's run that bag up. Now that you know who the bag is, run that bag up. Tap that screen, share the live, drop gifts. Let's invest in ourselves as others invest in you. Pay attention to the conversations y'all hearing out here in these YouTube streets and these TikTok streets out here. You feel me? Pay attention to who talking to you or who talking at you or saying, look at me. I'm saying, now look at us. We at the plug. We about to come up. How many people taking y'all to the plug or people trying to play the middleman with you? You feel me? Trying to come up off of you or what you don't know. Instead, I say, you know what? Let me dig deep and come to find that we are the gold mine that's been sitting this whole time. Everything that you've been going through has been growing you. But you don't know because you ain't been taking the time, to get to know more you. You wouldn't even complain so much if you knew you for real. You wouldn't. Because you would know what you're capable of and what's for you and what ain't. Why would I complain about what I don't have? If I don't have it at this moment, it wasn't for me to have based on the energy that I put forth up until now. So I must change my program or my relation to said thing that I think I want to have. This got to be your everyday. Through consistency, we create the success we want to see, y'all. Through consistency. For a lot of us, we only seen the end product of success, never knew the envisioning, walk through. Some G's, man, come on, bro. Come on now. Some G's done figured out how to get paid just for the walkthrough. You feel me? Some G's done figured out how to get paid to let you see the process. You know what I'm saying? They selling backstage. I remember it was a time, you know, you can only sell the show. You know what I'm saying? But now people figuring out how to piece it out. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we at the plug. Let's not play, y'all. You got to be pushing your line. I said it's time. So when them stars align, you will be right there in the right place in the right time to usher in greatness. The greatness that is you. And then you can tell all your lovers and friends, hey, hey, you messed up when you turned your back on me. Come on, now you ain't the only one they gave up on. You ain't the only one they gave up on. But guess what? As sure as they gave up on you, you got to recognize they gave up on themselves too. They gave up on themselves well before they gave up on you. So that's why you say, hey, you know what? I can't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it personal. But at the same time, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on me. And I'm going to figure out what works for me. You know what I'm saying? Here's the father's affirmation for the day while we at the plug, y'all. You know, for a lot of us, they try to tell us because we ain't had no fathers, we weren't going to be nobody, we weren't going to make it. So I'm going to put this back in you, though. All things happen for the good of those who seek the good in life. All things turn out right for the survivors. And after so long as surviving, you learn to thrive, love. You feel me? You learn to thrive, love. So don't lose the magic out here. Don't start complaining so bad that you can't see the beauty when it's raining. Don't forget when you plant them seeds and people come back to you and say, ooh, don't forget what we supposed to be doing. When you are reminded what you're supposed to be doing, it's time to press that line. It ain't time to patty cake. It ain't time to pump fake. It's time, shaking. What your boy say, Ricky Bobby? Shake and bake, God. Your relationship consists on more than control. You feel me? Now we at the setup, y'all. Because for a lot of us, we got to peep the setups that's being put in front of us. Don't forget, please tap that screen, share the live. You know, drop a comment, say what's up for my family on TikTok. The way we invest in us is we throw gifts. We share the live, get more people in here to increase these vibes. You know what I'm saying? For my family on YouTube, you already know how we do. We hit up that Cash App. We show love to people when they coming through. Again, a relationship consists, y'all, more than control and obligations. For a lot of us, that's the only thing we done experienced. Because all we done been taught to value by way of the people who make us give our value to them, meaning our time and our effort in order to procure or get so-called value to turn around and give this value to something else that we need to continue our life by. You know what I'm saying? Getting basic necessities from these stores. For a lot of us, we begin to rationalize. This gives us some kind of control. You feel me? So therefore, we are obligated to go to work and do all of the things that keep the money in flow for us. Whatever rate you getting it at. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, I need for you to know it's more to it than that, little baby. You know, it can really be about love. You know what I'm saying? You can really develop a love for the things that you got to do and what it does every day. You know what I'm saying? When you understand how things work, you begin to say, you know what? I don't need nobody else to make it make sense. It makes perfect sense to me. You feel me? But you got to keep your mind open and be paying attention to the ways of life as to become more sensitive to the ways of life, the ways of creation. So therefore, you can be on the creative front, meaning you can bring some things into fruition that other people may have a better life by way of you being here. You feel me? What's basic survival? It's the struggle for basic necessities. See, for a lot of us, you know, we don't break these little things down to the point these things become so large to us that we can't see our way out. We got 6 beautiful people in here. Please tap that screen, share the live. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can to increase the vibes. You go from trying to figure it out to getting set in your ways. Then you get as bold as though you know how it's always going to go. This is what happens to us, y'all. as we begin to get older and we begin to get set in our ways. And then we become so bold as though we know how it's always going to go. Like life ain't ever changing. Like it ain't new people coming along and saying, this is the solution that I want to see going forward. You feel me? There's people ever coming along. There's electric cars. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure hundreds of years ago, they were like, man, we ain't gonna never have no stuff like that. Probably wasn't even thinking on that route. You feel me? Unless you accounting for change, aka getting punched in the mouth, everybody got plans or what they think they gonna do. You feel me? Everybody got plans or what they think they gonna do. But until you go through the process of envisioning that, writing that vision, making it plain, putting that action behind everything you saying, then it's, you know, it's all but not. A lot of people believe in certain things, but they ain't willing to bring it into fruition. Meaning they ain't willing to take their intellect and use their intellect to help them make it make sense in this reality. Because your belief can be outside of this reality because it's not here yet. The things that you believe should be here, it's technically not here yet. So that's outside of this reality and your intellect at that point. But when you rationalize or when you surmise or getting certain downloads, yeah, scientists have proven we get downloads. You don't get new ideas out of nowhere. You feel me? You don't get them out of nowhere. Peace to you, love. Appreciate you coming up in here, Exonia. You don't get them out of nowhere. So make yourself a conduit. For those who are not getting these ideas or these downloads, you're like, learn how these people come up with these great solutions for life, and I'm not getting none of them. How these people are able to regurgitate certain information without, come on, and I'm not getting none of it. It's because we're not living in ways that are conducive to creation. Recognize that you are programmable and you are being programmed daily. Who's programming you to your greatness? That's what you need to pay attention to. That's what you need to lend your energy to, because that's going to increase your energy. For a lot of us, we out here, you know, mixing and mingling with people, right? But we don't know how to put back the energy that we're releasing. So therefore, it becomes such a life force that we're releasing that through these actions, we're decreasing in energy. I hope y'all caught the code in which I was just dropping right there. Because I'm on TikTok and YouTube. If I was just on YouTube, I would go in depth on what I mean. But when I say that, I mean relations. Hopefully that brought a little more. You feel me? Home to you. Yeah, if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. I think we all understand that. You feel me? Things don't always go as planned. And all the changes life hands you is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to be seen in every season. You feel me? It's an opportunity for you to be you in every scene. No matter how this thing plays out. You feel me? It seems like it's new things coming along, but a lot of times it's the same thing coming back around with a new face, a new package. A new face, a new package. And with every scene, be the best you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you ever seen. True self-control is in your ability to discipline all your faculties to serve the greater goal. Come on now. We at the setup. We already done went to the plug. We people in the setup to reverse the curse. You know what I'm saying? To reverse the curse. Come on now. Y'all already know when somebody talking that talk. The setup is lending yourself to energy that takes from you way more than it gives to you. Come on now. When you out here being an inspiration, which is one of the highest effects that we can have on each other. When you out here being an inspiration, you recognize that even through being an inspiration, you receive inspiration. So it's a twofold thing, if not a threefold. Because you receive the inception of inspiration of what a solution downloaded to you could be for everybody, you know what I'm saying, or everybody that's facing what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You inspire people. That's two. And guess what? By way of seeing that inspiration and the effect you have on other people, you are inspired to continue to be an inspiration. That's true. Like, quit playing with me. I'm just saying, this is how you mark what's necessary on the road to achieving back to our basic necessities in which nature it provided for us. But we done been took so far outside of, inside of nature, because you can't go outside of it. Let's be for real, though. Let's be for real, though. Because all of it's within nature. But it's done been so sugar-coated or lightly coated to the point you can't see or decode it. Meaning, understand you. And everything else will make sense all in this moment. When it's time to make sense. It's certain things that we eat that take so much away from us. That we wonder why we got to keep putting on so much lotion. Why we got to keep doing this to our body. Why we got to keep adding this to ourselves. Shout out to you, January. Good to see you, love. Appreciate y'all coming in. Please make sure y'all tap that screen, share the live. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. Let's put our energy together to revive greatness that we have inside. There's things that dry us up, y'all. Such as sugars, salts. For a lot of us, we've been eating so much sugar and salt, or salt and sugar, you know what I mean, however you want to say it, I ain't gonna keep on saying it, to the point our body begins to seek these things out as though it's a sniffing dog, you know what I'm saying? Begins to seek these things out. It's not that you really enjoy this stuff, you know, like people say, you like it, but it don't like you. You like it, but it don't like you. I ain't gonna hang on that too long. Ever notice how when you doing, you know, when you see people doing interrogations, they offer perps, certain things that extract information from them. Like they might offer them food. Or if somebody commits a crime, they tell you about the things that they ate. Notice in certain areas, the things that they are left to eat. Notice their water. Notice their conditions. You feel me? I'm just saying, pay attention. Pay attention to the things that are conducive to life. Peace to you, isn't it? Good to see you, love. Pay attention. And then recognize when people care less about life. And why they care less about life. That was the setup, y'all. Now, the way we gonna reverse the curse is to keep loving thoroughly. Through the pain. What? Keep loving through the pain. Remember now, character is what you do when your back is against the wall. When you feel like you have nothing. That's why I tell people all the time, all I got for you is love, baby. All I got for you is love, baby. And if that ain't good enough for you, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't got nothing for you. Because the sum of things is the essence or the truth of a thing. You feel me? And at the core of all of us, we are love. Meaning, we want to be loved and we want to show love. Truth be told, when you think you in love or you think you love somebody, that person is merely a catalyst for you to interface with the greatness that is you. Because we spend so much time looking around and looking out that we don't spend enough time with ourselves. Peace to you, do it. Good to see you. We don't spend enough time with ourselves to get to know ourselves. So then when we do interface with ourselves for real, you feel me, and feel the truest essence of us, ooh, it's so euphoric. You know what I'm saying? It's such an ecstasy. We don't never want it to stop. We don't never want it to fade. But we associate it with somebody else. No different than somebody that keep on achieving great things, but they keep writing it off to other things. You feel me? Or they strung out on a certain drug that won't allow for them to appreciate their accomplishments. For some of us, we addicted to the euphoria of accomplishment. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. But how could you ever appreciate life if you never take the time to be in the moment? See, for a lot of us, we truly are blessed. We truly are the bag. But we chasing our tails. Because we think it's everywhere else but us. We think it's everywhere else but us. Peace to my king, Derek. Peace to you, love. When we are the bag. Stop playing with yourself. Peace to King Malik. As I speak, you feel me? As I speak. And that's the true you. The person you express in love. The other person is merely a catalyst. Be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got to be thankful for the people that make you have to get busy with them. You know what I'm talking about? Peace to you, Chaz. Hopefully I said your name right, or Chase. Chaz, I hope that's your name. Peace to you for being up in here, Folly. Just like you got to think, your opposition for bringing the greatness out of you, right? You got to think those who bring another level of greatness out of you. You feel me? So all the while people telling you, don't be in your emotion. Don't pay no attention. Get out your feelings. No, you better figure out your feelings. Because it's your true feelings that are revealing who you truly are. That's how you find out what your passion is. When certain conversations are being had, y'all feel the need to tap the screen or tap in with me. You feel me? Because that beacon of light is you. What you seeing on this screen is you. We all are but fractals of the greater light. And we supposed to represent until it's over with. But we done been twisted and tangled. We done been put on this regime. We done been told to represent this thing. We done been told this is more important. But you are more important. This is what this conversation is. I'm talking to the you behind them eyeballs. I'm talking to the you that got this mug going this. You feel me? I'm talking to the you that bring forth the truth that is you through your loins. I'm talking to the you that is and always will be and always has been. That's what I'm talking to. That's who I'm talking for. Because I appreciate you. And in order for us to continue to appreciate over time, we got to do the things that are, come on now, applicable to us going this direction. When you see everybody out here in the world, you know what I'm saying, doing things that are detrimental to themselves, but yet it's still, they don't have a problem coming out of pocket for it. They don't have a problem coming out of pocket for it. No wonder there's so many places for you to go and be comfortable to death. Because when somebody's talking the ways of life, we done been so penetrated here because we don't understand that we can be programmed, that we are programmable. Not knocking no, hey, I ain't hating on nobody. This ain't no targeting nobody. This all about love. Love. And becoming sensitive enough to where we can learn to love this life that we exist in so we can make it better for all of us. By you having a better understanding of you, you can bring more understanding to others. I'm just saying. Don't hold up or limit the force that is you by trying to limit who you show yourself to. Your true power is your ability to express yourself through love, y'all. Through love. Love is showing understanding. You know what I'm saying? It won't be hard to figure out what people need when you come from the mind frame of understanding. You feel me? So stop losing your magic being ungrateful. This gonna make you hateful. Gonna make you not want to be a part of life. Don't forget, remember, when people remind you of the things that you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? When you see people out here that need help, you see people who need your assistance. When people come along and remind you of the things that you're supposed to be doing, it's time for you to get to it. It's time for you to go with your move. It's time for you to go with your move. It ain't no way around it. And at that point, once you start going with your move, you'll see everything you needed to get where you was trying to go to. You'll see everything you needed. I got you. You'll see everything you needed to go with your move. Instead of you being so bitter and thinking like, dang, I need this. This one ain't got where I'm trying to go. And when it comes to relationships, because I know a lot of us, we want somebody, don't forget we got something special for y'all. Everybody who came through and stuck around to this point, this is the special gift. You know what I'm saying? We got some relationship type things we going to be bringing forth. You feel me? Shoot, who better to be your wingman than me? I'm just saying. Anyway, we going to put you in a situation, though. We gonna create some situations for some beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all mingle. But we gonna do it in a safe environment. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for the ladies, you know, they like a safe environment. You know, security is everything. And for the men, we big on security too. So we gonna make sure y'all secure. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the men in a secure situation, because we understand men need secure situations too. But again, when it comes to we gonna make sure for certain people, we gonna ask you things like, are you looking for a relationship for looks? Are you looking for a relationship for healing? You know what I'm saying? Are you just looking? You feel me? And based on these 3 criteria, we gonna get you together. But this what I suggest though. Find someone that y'all can heal together, as you have to take account of yourself. Forgive yourself and allow for more experiences in your life to show you the difference between a middleman and a plug. You feel me? A middleman and a plug. For a lot of us, we done been out here messing with a whole middleman out here, you feel me? And think we know what it's like to be with the plug. We think like, oh man, that ain't about nothing. This type of man ain't about nothing, or this type of woman ain't about nothing. For a lot of us, you done been meeting the prototype out here. You feel me? You done been meeting the prototype for the woman of your life, for the man of your life. But if you don't learn from the situations that you're going through right now in life, guess what? You ain't gonna be ready for them. You ain't gonna be ready for them, little baby. You're gonna be still blaming the last 3 people you was with, to the point when the real thing standing in your face, you're gonna be charging them as though they was them last 3 people and they did all them things to you that made you big or made you bitter, as they would say. You feel me? Some folks come along to show you a greater love, y'all. You know, them ones that you let get away because you wasn't ready at the moment, because you wasn't in the right space in time with yourself, wasn't in tune with your star player. Because if you was in tune with your star player, you would know at the end of the day, while you think you hurting somebody else, you the one gonna be hurting. You gonna be the one hurting. You feel me, Miss Golden? You gonna be the one hurting. While you think you over there hurting somebody else. But oh, I'm protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna show my true self to people. And then you wonder why your relationship ain't work. Don't nobody know who you really are. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Everybody running around with their representative. Like I said, bro, we supposed to be we supposed to be representing the greater light. You feel me? We all the fractals of the greater light that some people associate as God. You feel me? Some people say it's love. You feel me? Okay, so we supposed to be representing love until our time is up. I saw the finest of things, as well everything I've ever loved about life in someone after I let go of my holdups that were blocking me. You feel me? That were blocking my view of what my love brought to me. Come on, bro. I saw the greatest of things. I saw the greatest of things of somebody that I love. You feel me? When I stopped letting go, when I started letting go of everything that was blocking me from being myself, and I started putting the real gold in the window. You feel me? No replica. Because see, a lot of y'all walking around as replicas, and then you talking about everybody else ain't nothing. Hold on, G. You know what I'm saying? Tap that screen for me, family. Share it live. Tap that screen, share it live. Drop a comment, say what's up. This is my way of saying what's up to y'all. You feel me? Even my so-called losses were preparing me for when the real thing came. Go play, bro. You sleep good? Alright, I'm almost done. Make sure you get your exercises in. Need to get y'all to get about 10 minutes in. Raya, get with Momo so you know what you got to do, baby. I need about 10 minutes. Momo, tell her what's going on, Momo. Even my so-called losses was preparing me for the real thing. You feel me? They was preparing me for the real thing. Remember, some of these people in your life, they just merely automatons. You feel me? They merely automatons. They somebody that was sent in your life to prepare you for when the real thing comes. For a lot of us, we going through so many tests in our life that's got us becoming big, got us coming bitter. To the point when the real thing comes, for us to celebrate and just walk through it. You feel me? Walk through it. It becomes a walkthrough at that point. Once you go through certain things so many times, you just got to go through the motions again when that thing come up on you. Just like paying bills. You feel me? You begin to automate it. You know what I'm talking about? We got another father's affirmation for y'all. Because, you know, they want to play games like we ain't got no fathers, but we know what's going on with that. It's called war. You feel me? That's why we got to work on how we treat each other. And fathers tend to be the people that, you know, we recognize we got to get on the front lines. We the front line, you feel me? After that, we got the queens, you feel me? That's another line of strength, too. Peace to Nisha. I love who I am. And the positive relationships I attract in my life, bringing me perfect peace. I love who I am. And the positive relationships I attract in my life, bringing me perfect peace. I love who I am. And the positive relationships, feel me, I attract in my life, bringing me perfect peace. The second father's affirmation is, as much energy as I put out, I'm going to get that back. So I'm always bracing for impact or embracing the opportunity to make an impact. As much energy as I put out, I'm going to get that back. So I'm always bracing for impact or embracing an opportunity to make an impact. As much energy as I put out, I'm going to get that back. So I'm always bracing for impact or embracing the opportunity to make an impact. Now, this how we going to come up, y'all. We done went to the plug, right? We done peeped the setup to reverse the curse. Here's the come up. Your come up happens when you stop playing the child game of me, 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 me. You feel me? When you start seeking to be a solution, when you start seeking to be a blessing in other people's lives, you feel me? That's when you begin to come up. That's when you begin to raise up your vibration. For a lot of us, we ain't learned to deal with ourselves, let alone somebody else. Remember, we was talking about earlier, you the bag. But if you don't recognize you the bag, you're going to do all kind of foolish stuff to get a so-called bag. And the people who really got the bag and understand they are the bag ain't going to want nothing to do with you. See, for a lot of us, we got these so-called weird ways or ways about us because of the people we've been around up until now. But if you're going to transcend that, if you're going to be better for living, you feel me? If you're going to keep on increasing in your better living, you're going to have to be able to adapt as well as transcend the moment. And the only way you're going to do that is change up from time to time. The way you've been moving up until now. Get around different people. Peep your 6 degrees of separation. Some of us, our 6 degrees of separation is keeping us separated from where we say we want to be going. We come up once we change our relationships with success. Remember, for a lot of us, we think we ain't supposed to be successful. That's why we ain't. So you got to get up in the morning and reprogram yourself. You got to tell yourself I am successful. When negative thoughts come across your head, while you telling yourself that, you work on your breathing. Because once you start focusing on your breathing, everything else goes out the window. And then you get back to what you know you should be doing, which is recharging yourself. Reminding yourself of the greatness that is you. Yeah, people done told you all kind of messed up stuff, but you stop letting them words be louder than you. You start telling yourself about your greatness. That's what I'm talking about, Nisha. Yeah, I'm successful. You tell yourself what you need to hear. When you keep on hearing that, when people say you ain't enough, you say I am that and some. What's up with it, Kelly G? Put yourself in the seat of success. And you do that. You feel me? And do that with like-minded folk. You feel me? Put yourself to the test first thing in the morning. Work out. Go hard. So that everything that come along after that is merely just another opportunity for you to overcome obstacles. Put yourself to the test first thing in the morning, y'all. Let's get it. So when you go to work and they call themselves trying to give you something to do, it's small things to a giant. You know what I'm saying? It's small fries to a potato. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
Man, I'm over here getting it in. I see you over there, my G. I'm over here getting it in. For a lot of us, you overplaying. You acting like you against everybody, playing yourself into a deficit. Even your favorite athletes or businessmen had to learn to work with their teams to go further. Studies have shown career men, once they get married, bro, through the roof. They through the roof. Because this teamwork allowed for them to be able to focus. You feel me? Teamwork makes the dreams work. But you wonder why y'all living in hell or coming up short. You wonder why. Because the things that you keep on giving your energy to is no different than the things that put you in the position that you in now. We so focused on entertainment. We ain't focused on feeding ourselves the right things. So we keep on spinning our wheel, generation after generation. Mama had to go to work. Now you gotta go to work. All the while, you could be doing whatever, but the way that you view it is what's gonna make the difference. If you say, shoot, I'm going to work to pay for this vacation I wanna take, guess what? You ain't no longer working for them. You working for your vacation. Then once you learn to take enough vacations, right? You start to begin to see, like, you know what, I need to create a life I don't gotta take a vacation from. You feel me? So then my life becomes an everyday vacation, meaning I can be out in nature. See, everybody wind up going out in nature some way or another. Rich people go camping. Poor people go broke and go homeless. You feel me? One way or another, we gonna all wind up back in tune with nature. Peace to you, nobody. You feel me? Teamwork makes the dream work. But you wonder again why y'all living in hell and coming up short. By not wasting time or taking too much time, you feel me? Do what you've been wanting to do for so long. Live up to your potential. You feel me? A lot of us, man, we too busy trying to figure out like, dang, why is this thing happening so fast? Why this person showed up? Thank you, Kelly G, for investing in me as I seek to invest in you. And now we allies. For a lot of us, we get what we've been wanting this whole time. You feel me? And then we be trying to figure out like, dang, why this happening so quick? I don't know if this meant, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you sabotaging yourself. Sis, you sabotaging yourself. When you start questioning, are we moving too fast? What? What you mean? Is things happening too fast for you? Oh, when you in tune with your star player, certain things you just don't ask no more. Because you know what you manifested. See, for a lot of us, you think you got to wait forever for things to manifest. You feel me? You got to wait for... No, you don't. When you plant seeds in the lives of others, when you don't remember, they going to come up for harvest. You hear me? When you don't remember, they going to come up for harvest. Excuse me. Down. Turn that down. When you don't remember, they going to come back to harvest. Remember what the topic was to begin with. You feel me? When other people start to remind you of what you're supposed to be doing, whether they being problematic, and you know you're supposed to be a solution-oriented person, and you're supposed to bring solutions to people's lives, hey, you know, hey, they came along to remind you. Be grateful. Be grateful. Peace to you, Santana. Good to see you, love. Be grateful. Be grateful for the people that love you and the people that so-called misplace they love and think they hate you. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for everybody, y'all. Be grateful. I'm very spiritual, you feel me? Meaning I'm very accepting or understanding of other people's place in life. You feel me? Remember, y'all, we can't pump fake. We gotta go with our move. When things in life start reminding you of what you're supposed to do, when people start coming to you for help, or when people around you need help and you know you're capable of doing it, it's time to go with your move. It's time to make your move. Be sure of yourself. Let everything else come into clarity. When you, man, where you think you going in life? You feel me? These are things that you got to have on the forefront of your mind. Stop making excuses for yourself to fit in and walk away from your greatness. Because you will never fit in. You will never fit in. It ain't what you was meant to do. Everybody was uniquely purposed here. Everybody was uniquely placed here. So, hey, until you step into your purpose, everything else is just going to keep on pushing you towards it. Just like everything you've been going through up until now is only to remind you of the greatness that is you. You feel me? Remember these Father's affirmations again, y'all. All things happen for the good of those who seek good in life, and all things turn out right for the survivors. You feel me? All things turn out right for the survivors. So keep that in mind, y'all. Shout out to all the supporters in the building. Appreciate y'all investing in me as I seek to invest in y'all. Miss Pooh, I was just thinking about you. Oh, the manifesting energy is still hot. It's still hot. Big Isle in that thing. Miss Pooh, let me feel you, love. Come drop a comment. Come drop a comment. Do what you do. Matter of fact, let your spirit move. Your relationships consist of more than control and obligation, y'all. For a lot of us, again, we only learn value by way of ownership of things that we own in life. You feel me? So here it is. We associate these same things to our relationships that we supposed to value. You feel me? Nah, don't hide from me, sweetie. I done told you about that. So now, when it comes to people that we dealing with, we feel like, oh, okay, I value them because I got control over this situation. Because now I feel like I own this. That's the only way we value things, based on what we own. And then after owning it, we resent our obligation to it. Because it requires too much maintenance. Oops. For a lot of us, we don't want to maintenance our relationship. We feel like everything just supposed to work. Everything supposed to already be together. Thank you, Pooh, for tapping that screen. Somebody back her up. A few somebody's back her up. Please, we got 4 beautiful people in here. Tap that screen, share the live, increase the vibe so we can save somebody's life out here. What's the basics of survival, y'all? These are things that we got to keep in mind, because sometimes we get so out of touch with reality that we don't understand. We don't understand what's really in our face. The basis of survival is the struggle for basic necessities. You go from trying to figure it out to getting set in your ways. Then you get bold as though you know how it's always going to go. Don't get me wrong. This is what happens as we get older, right? As we begin to dry up, we lose luster for life. You feel me? This is what happens to us. And some of the ways we begin to dry up is also by the things that we begin to put in our mouth. Peace to you, Shay Love. Is the things that we put in our mouth. Of course, the things we let come out. But some of the things we put in our mouth when we bitter or we so caught up in trying to find something that's going to soothe rather than doing what we must do. You know what I'm saying? Doing the work. Appreciate you, Storm, baby. Appreciate that investment as I seek to invest in you. And now we are allies. Let's rise. Let's rise. One of the things is sugar, y'all. Sugar is something that dries us up. Salt is something that dries us up. You know, I can't go too far in depth because I'm still on TikTok, y'all. But for those who would like more in-depth conversation on that, please check us out on YouTube for the conversation that we had previous, and we can go more in depth. Drop a comment. For those who need any instruction or would like consultation, whether that be, you know, relationship wise, you know, overall health, because I realize, to me, our health is based on our relationships in life too. You feel me? Nickwood, you feel me? You ain't missed nothing, love. You know, we always got to play back. Our overall relationships is based on, you know, that's based on our health too. If we ain't healthy mentally, it's hard for us to have good relationships. But again, if y'all looking for consultation, looking to reach out to the family, looking to be part of our new show or segment that we're gonna be doing to help the people, it's gonna be called I Am Your Wingman, or I Have Wings, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we're gonna be helping brothers and sisters connect on multiple levels. You feel me? Because for a lot of us, you know, we like the aesthetics, we like the spiritual effect. You feel me? And we like that first, you know, that first communication, or what is it? You know, that love at first sight feeling. You feel me? Okay. Ever notice when they doing like, if you don't think food is important, getting back to that conversation, ever notice when they doing so-called interrogations, they give perps certain foods that's gonna make them be easier to extract information from? Or when people do certain crimes, they bring up what they ate before. You see what I'm saying? Or where they was. Sometimes they be at certain restaurants. Notice where certain areas of high crime happen at. Notice the environment, whether it appears that the water sources might be bad. You feel me? Everything flows bad into that area. It's definitely I'm open to doing it on multiple platforms, but we're gonna do it here. And I wanna get with somebody else, like maybe even me and you, Nika, we could get together on it. Oh, let's get to it, Al. That's what's up right there. Al said he was in a relationship for 20 years, and now he's single for 4. He been single for 4 years. It's hard to date again. And see, I would like to talk about, you know, us coming out the, you know, our proverbial peace spaces. Because I had to come out my proverbial peace space to recognize that I wasn't even giving myself the space to have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to keep thoroughly loving through the pain. You feel me? And through doing that, that's when I recognized, like, dang, you know what? This whole time I ain't been opening up for real. This whole time I ain't been opening up for real. Shout out to the top gifters. We appreciate that. Man, come on. We appreciate that investment as we seek to invest in you. Again, please tap that screen, share the live, you know, increase the vibes in here. Recognize when people are adding to your life rather than taking away. You feel me? Al, if you interested, Al, I'm finna drop my Instagram in the chat for anybody that's interested. Like Nico and Al. Me and Nico are already connected. But Al, I'm finna drop my Instagram. I see you in a minute, love. Peace, King. Al, I'm finna drop my Instagram in the chat. Reach out to me so we can get started on that. I got wings, man. You feel me? We gonna get these love sessions going. You know, for a lot of us, we don't recognize the reason why a lot of times we have hard times in our relationships, because We still supposed to have these support systems. We forgot. You know what I'm saying? It take a village to do more than just raise a baby. You know what I'm saying? It take a village to raise the village. We all got to be working together on this. Man, Pooh, I'm so glad you showed up. Glad you showed up, love. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Please tap that screen, share the live. Let me just, Nico, me and you are already in contact. Is there anybody else over here that might want to be part of the proverbial, you know, like it don't always gotta be about people hooking up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about getting the conversation started. So, you know, we gonna be getting the conversation started. But brothers like my G Al, if you would like to, Al, we would definitely, you know what I'm saying, get on some wingman type stuff. I'm going to be doing certain segments to draw attention to this. So you might see me doing like maybe some skits where I'm out in the public. And, you know, we approaching certain people, you know. I might have a brother that's a good dude, you feel me? But just don't know how to approach certain females, you know what I'm saying, or women in life. I'm gonna go approach them and let the brothers see the reactions that we get. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around, oh, that's the idea. Let the brothers see how the women react, and then I'm gonna show them the footage, and then they can determine. Okay, man, I heard you. You doing all right? You get your exercise in? Yeah. Okay. And then they can determine, kind of like they used to do on so-called cheaters. Once they see the video, they be like, man, bro, you want to go meet her or not? You feel me? Like, that's how we gonna do it. And then vice versa with the ladies. You know, it's the ladies that's gonna come up, cause I mean it has become socially awkward to be dating out here. I ain't gonna lie. But I had a lot of practice in this type of stuff when I was younger. You know, just to run my resume down. You know, you can ask any of my friends. I done got a few men. You feel me? That's just the type of dude I am. You feel me? We ain't gonna be kicking it and you missing out on something you trying to get into. That's why we came up with the Creative Solutions firm that we putting under. We working towards putting under the Blacks Rehab. Right now we virtual with it. You know, we appreciate everybody supporting. You see we keep growing, bringing more things to y'all. We own the backup page right now on TikTok because I think we had a little technical difficulty hiccup yesterday because we sure wasn't doing nothing against the rules. You know what I'm talking about? Excuse me, little people. Find your inside voice. And that ain't exercise. So cut it out. She ain't the only one in here, and I'm not talking to myself. Y'all over here being extra. You heard me? But yeah, family, all my YouTube family, if y'all want to, y'all can definitely jump on over here with us on TikTok. We finna rock out, go through these TikTok streets real quick, see if we can't increase our synergy. Anybody that's interested in becoming part of the family, part of the GO team, please reach out. The GO team is represented by, we are the Golden Ones, formerly known as the Black Sheep of the family. But we went inside to see that we the greatness we've been seeking this whole time. So within us, within me, is a gold mine. You feel me? We are the Golden Ones. But if you interested, you feel me, in joining us, make sure you put the GO on your name, _ you feel me, as well as reach out to the family. Because as we start going with our move, like we said, it's time, you feel me? As we start going with our move, I want us to be able to move as a unit. As well as we're going to be doing some susu economics, meaning we're going to be spreading the love around here. So anybody that's, having some struggles would love to be a part of a family that's going to be working towards increasing the energy around all of us, if you understand. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. It's time out for us keep on trying to be the greatest super individuals when everybody else is working together, and that's how they're successful. So you must find like-minded individuals that you can work together with. We're gonna increase the eyes on everybody's accounts by the way we do this. And as soon as we get the eyes, we can direct the eyes where we need it to go. So if you got products, if you got services that you're trying to bring to the people, let's come together and increase the eyes on our pages, y'all. Let's come together, y'all. Reach out. For those that's interested, make sure y'all, drop a comment. Yeah, drop a comment, y'all. With that being said, for my family on YouTube, Kinfo, let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair, come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say why. We about to break bread right now. Kinfo. Peace within, peace.